bitch so fine, she look like a dime. We ride around town, that's my car, you can tell by the sound. We ride around town, tryna look for a spot, let's see what we find. That bitch so lit, she act so crazy, but she know she mine. She alright, she so hot, she right by my side. She look so good, dress real nice, I rock with a style.
You take the back seat out, which is over there, if y'all can see. You take the back seat out and you unplug this. This is the driver's side. So this is the actual fuel pump, not the sending unit. The one I'm not replacing, but you still got to get access to this. So you take this little plastic piece up, you unplug this. Thought that's how you relieve the pressure. Crank the car up with everything in, go unplug the relay, and then let the car die, take this out, and then try and crank the car up for a little bit, and then it relieves all the pressure. All right, I'm gonna show you how to replace. Well, really, technically, this is like replacing both of them, but like, I'm only replacing the sending unit of 2005 Chrysler 300C. Got the locking ring barely on. It's not barely on, but like, you know. So it's gonna be a little bit easier to get the locking ring off, but these things suck right here. There's a pin right here that you push down right here where my thumb is. And there's one on the bottom that you push down and then it'll pull out. So yeah, I'm gonna work on getting that done, and then I'm gonna show y'all what to do next. Basically, what you should do is push this one up. You can see like the little blue tab going up. Push it up, pull this out a little bit, pull it out a little bit to where it stays like up. The blue thing down there stays up, and then push this down a little bit and just wiggle the black thing out. Like push the blue thing right here down and just wiggle it out like this. It's probably gonna shoot gas, so y'all be careful. But
oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep. I thought I relieved the pressure. But I didn't. They say use a brass punch. You take it, you want to go around the corner like righty tighty, lefty loosey. So you want to go counterclockwise. So you take you a little hammer and your little thing and you just beat on it. It's not gonna be as easy because I've already done this. So then that locking ring comes out. Especially, yeah, it's not gonna be easy, especially if you haven't done it. So you put the locking ring to the side. This should come up. Just work it up. Sometimes it springs right up. Just work it up. Right. So you see, if you look right underneath, we got two connectors. Bigger one smaller one. Take that, set it to the side. We got really three main things we want to like get. This which has a little disconnect. I just got gas. My problem is I think that sending unit just went bad. The gas gauge just don't work no more. So yeah, there's this little quick disconnect on this side right here. There's a gray disconnect right there. You get that with the pick and then pull this out. I'll show you how to do that real quick. Then take this, take the pick, push in on the little gray tab, and it should pop up. Yeah, and just slowly work it up. So there's two hoses right here. There's this little thick one that I just clicked out of place. You just pull up on them. The big hose and the little hose, just pull up on them and they come right out. Put a little oomph on it so it comes out. The quick disconnect, push that in, it comes out. So we're gonna migrate to this side. What we need to do right now is just basically get those three things out and loose. The hammer and the pry bar or the little brass punch. And remember, like righty tighty, lefty loosey, counterclockwise. So we're gonna be going this way. Like I said, it won't be that easy. You can take this off by pulling that. You can do that too. Take the locking ring, a little pick that you was using. So take it. Pry up on both sides and then wiggle it out. Oh yeah. Set this to the side because you're gonna need this shit later. I thank God. I mess with this shit so much and it has not broken. So take this, move it to the side. It's still gonna be dripping. So this is the whole unit right here, right? So these are those wires that you just disconnected. There's a float on it. So you want to be very careful, trying not to drip all this gas in the car so you don't, you know, get all flammable. I mean, we just spilled all that gas in there, so I'm trying to reduce how much we have. So I forgot that one part. You're supposed to just like turn it on its side. We'll let it all drip out for a little bit, then set it to the side. I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll put the other one in and show you what y'all need to do. So this is what it looks like. So we got that little cable that y'all disconnected, and these two, and then we got the quick disconnect. There's your gas gauge right there going up and down. Afford no Hellcat fuel pump, bro. I can't afford no Hellcat fuel pump right now. So this all it come with, new gasket. I already got that shit though. Instructions. So we're gonna be gentle with this guy. The float's tied up, and so are the pipes and shit. So this is gonna make it easier for us to slide it through, because there's a little hole in the fuel tank that we need to slide it through, which I don't know if I'd be able to show y'all. I would have been able to show y'all the last time I did it because I didn't have too much gas in it. But now, like, I literally just came from getting gas. I pray that I don't drop my phone, but there's like a little pocket, little hole down there. Yeah, y'all see that little tunnel? Shit, I don't got no gas on it. Yeah, there's a little tunnel. That's where the wires go through. If you can't see yourself putting the wires through on that side, then it's not in, but I'll show y'all. So, all right, so you want to take it, put it across the top, look on the other side to see if it's gone through that passage. If you're in the car, it'll be easier so you can see. And you just turn it in. Now we're going to this other side to check see if the wires came through. So if you look at this side, the wires have not came through. To get it in there, line it up, make sure that O-ring's good. Just push it down real quick. Now, we go to the other side. So if you look at this side, the wires have not came through. Gotta grab the. So take that, put that shit to the side. You wanna line it up to where you got both your little hoses, little hose, big hose, little hose, go in the little hose hole, just push it in place. Let's see if I can move these wires out the way so you guys can see. So big hose, big hose, push the big hose in place, little hose, push the little hose in place, and take this and push that in place in that little thing, and then you take the lid. That's where the little thing that you took out that comes in with the fuel sending unit, push that in, and then you push the little one. It comes from the main fuel pump in. After you push that in, you line up the holes for the spring to go inside with the locking ring tabs. Once you get it down in there, just clicks in. You get that locking tab, put it over. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. You want to try and start it a little bit like that. Push down and start it, and then just knock it back into place. You want to just kind of get a good little area to strike at. Get you a couple little taps in there to where it's like in place almost. I just got a little bit left over, you see right there, to go, but I'm not gonna go that far. Once we go to this side, we push this into place. So once this fits, you want to get that locking ring. Get that locking ring, and remember, just push down on the little fuel pump. But you want to remember to get it in between these little locking ring tabs. So you got it in there. Now you want to twist it, like I said, trying to start it. Kind of start it, twist it a little bit, then grab your shit. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So get that bitch to where it's a little bit left, or if you want to do a lot of it, take the little piece off, and then put this back on the thing. Pushes in place. Make sure both sides are in place. You're good to go. Push the connector in place. Try and tighten it up a little bit if you want. Also, keep in mind, this locking ring shit is way harder than it seems, bro. You're gonna be sitting here doing this shit for a long time. Don't sit there and beat yourself up about it. You keep trying, that shit's gonna work. Because it feels like you're making no progress. Some videos I watched, bro, they literally made progress every hit, but it just didn't seem that way for me. I had to send one little prayer, and then it worked. So back to that side. And obviously you want to put this little cap on once you're done with that side. I'm gonna put this little connector in. We're gonna put the fuse in. We're gonna prime it. I'm gonna show y'all how to prime it. Is the relay right here. This second one is the relay for your fuel pump. So I put that one in, make sure they're in. And then now, hoses, all the lines, everything like that. Come up to the car, grab your key, put it in, and turn it to the right, not on. You should hear the fuel pump running in your back. It'll be loud, should be loud. Prime it 3 times. So that was 1, so this is number 2. So you should hear like a little humming or something like that. And that means it's on and it's priming, it has power, etc., etc. So we got number 3. So now we just crank it up. Maybe a little rough the first time or so. Sounds like I'm in limp mode right now, honestly. But it should get better. So it probably is in limp mode because I had unplugged the fuel thing, and now it's not in limp mode anymore. I had unplugged the fuel relay as the car was running. So, and if you have all your seats not on still, you should be able to hear the fuel pump running. Hopefully you guys can hear that. You can literally hear the fuel cycling through and everything running like that. You can also hear this big ass 5.7. That's how y'all replace the fuel pump center unit, and kind of how you replace the other fuel pump. The other fuel pump should be just as simple, except you don't have to do any of the wires. You just got to take them up, pull up the wires. I showed you how to do that. The quick disconnect, and the little the top of the fuel pump. So you take that off, and then you just pull up on that whole little cylinder, the whole fuel pump, pull up on it, and that one you actually have to tilt sideways and upside down, try and get most of the gas out so you're not spilling it all over the car. So after you do everything, just try and clean up a little bit so all that fuel and shit isn't there, and y'all should be good to go. Everything should be running. Make sure y'all prime it so everything runs good for a long time, and everything should be good, y'all. Y'all be good.
Shit, yeah.